Hello, welcome back to We Are City channel for our second to last episode of Season 1 in the Manchester City career mode here. Kicking things off, we have got a FA Cup final at Wembley. City taking Arsenal, Guardiola versus Arteta for the FA Cup trophy. And then we will follow up with two games in the Premier League to end today's episode before leaving the Champions League final to another episode. We've played Arsenal enough times this season to know how they play, how they want to play. We are going to try and double bluff them a little bit in a sense, or try and change things slightly. So the other two games we played against Arsenal in the Champions League, and in the Premier League as well, they tend to have gone with four solid centre-backs and played a bit more defensive against them. We're going to surprise Arsenal and play Lewis, Akanji, Diaz and Vidal back forward, Lewis stepping into that midfield. Ortega, the cup keeper, will start in goal. It's going to be Varela, Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne in a sort of a balanced midfield three. Varela, your holder. Bernardo, you sort of in and around player, box-to-box player, and De Bruyne more attacking. Doku is going to start that left-hand side, Savini on the right, and the top goal scorer in the FA Cup with 11 goals, Kyogo Fidiashi, will start up top. On the bench, you've got Erling Haaland, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Ilkay Gundogan will have to step out due to injury. We'll swap him out for Mateus Nunes, Kovacic, Walker, Stones and Ake on the City bench. But Kyogo over Haaland is a big choice to make, but one that I think deservedly for Kyogo, and of course we can always bring in Haaland if we need to. And here come the two sides here at Wembley Stadium, Manchester City and also Arsenal. Arsenal not playing any rotated players at all. It looks like they go with the fully fledged starting first team 11. They have beaten West Ham, Chelsea and Middlesbrough on the way, City beating Luton, we beat Spurs and we beat Crystal Palace on the way to this final prestigious trophy, one of the most prestigious in world football. Manchester City look to come out on top, captained by Kevin De Bruyne. Arsenal go with the same starting 11 as we saw in the Champions League. Ødegaard, Rice and also Mikel Merino in that midfield three. Havertz, Saka and Trossard, the front three. City versus Arsenal. We were wrong about Marcel on that left-hand side. It's actually Trossard who starts the game. We'll tackle by De Bruyne to start this one. It's actually Trossard who starts the game for Arsenal, which is a surprise. Didn't expect that one. Savinho. Around the corner away from Calafiori to Rico Lewis. That's great play by Savinho. Here's Rico Lewis of Manchester City. Rico past Gabriel. Rico into the box here. Rico Lewis. Save by David Raya. From fullback, Lewis could have scored then. Probably should have scored. He's left us open on the counter. Trossard. Varela in there. Can't win it. City in trouble counter-attacking wise. Trossard. Diaz a good foot in and Rico Lewis back to Ortega. Well done, Manchester City. Bernardo Silva. Rico Lewis again. Savinho once again. Savinho. Little back heel on towards Rico Lewis. He's got Doku at the far post here and Ben White is just there to stop it. Havertz against Varela. Havertz wins it. And Arsenal forward. Saka. Kanji floors Bukayo Saka. Back to his feet quickly, Saka. A little heel to heel. White Saka goes to Ben White. Back heel. Havertz, Saka. Guardiola cross, can't win it. Ben White cuts inside. Saka through here towards Mikel Merino. And Mikel Merino scored in the FA Cup final. But he's offside. The man signed from L'Oreal this summer for Arsenal. Thought he'd got an FA Cup final goal, but he hasn't. Savinho. Away from Gabriel. Onto Kyogo. Back into Bernardo Silva. Varela again. De Bruyne. De Bruyne in around the box. De Bruyne, good play. De Bruyne, far post. Kyogo is free. Calafiori takes it down. Savinho and Arsenal get it away just annoying as far as Vardiol, but that was a good chance there. Bernardo Silva back through to Savinho. Oh, past Gabriel, fantastic. Savinho rolls it across the box. No one there. City dominating the final so far. Oh, Varela, I didn't pass there. Got Rico Lewis to one side of him. Just decides to go forward for no apparent reason. And it set Arsenal up with Saka. And Bukayo Saka obviously scores. Well done, EA. Thank you, EA. I pass 2 yards right to me to Alan Varela. 2 yards to the right to me, but no. He decides to go forward. Give it to Arsenal and Bukayo Saka scores. Well done, EA. You did well there. That was an impressive assist for Arsenal. And it gives them the lead just before half-time. Thank you, EA Sports. Oh, through to Kyogo anyway. Kyogo, and he's not quick enough to get away from Saliba. Rice, and Arsenal play himself out of trouble. Half-time, Arsenal have a lead in the FA Cup final. And it's EA Sports with a fantastic assist to Bukayo Saka. De Bruyne. Doku. De Bruyne. Pulled it back. Kyogo! Good block by Arsenal. Barella as well. Why'd they go towards Gabriel Jesus here? Up against Rico Lewis. Jesus. I don't know how Lewis has been done by that, but he has done. Jesus. Can do the footing on him. Mikel Merino back to Gabriel Jesus. Great save by Arteta. And Akanji makes the challenge and City get it back just. Diaz, wrong side of him, not once but twice. Saka still. Puts inside one. Saka! Past the post by Bukayo Saka. Calafiori off for Arsenal. Manchester City struggling. Alan Varela. Try from midfield by Varela. By to Vardiol. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne through to Vardiol here. It's Vardiol for Manchester City. And the fullback, like a striker, played in and scores. He only scores important goals. He only scores good goals. And he's done it again. Little 1-2 with De Bruyne. Makes the run from fullback. Arsenal don't expect it. De Bruyne feeds him. Vardiol takes it. And a very good finish by Joško Vardiol. Vardiol down. Varela in there. Oh, he's done well, Varela. Oh, and he's played Kyogo. And Kyogo for 2 on Manchester City. Kyogo scores. 12 goals in the Emirates FA Cup. What a bit of play by Varela in the midfield. He gave away the ball for the opening goal for Arsenal. He wins it once, he wins it twice, he wins it 3 times. He's so aggressive. Plays in Kyogo. One touch. Bang. Past David Raya. Makes no mistake. Manchester City 2. And in a matter of moments, we have turned this game on its head. We've switched things around. De Bruyne. Back to Doku again. He's away from Ben White this time. Doku. Doku far post. Savinho's waiting. Oh, what a miss by Savinho. It's got to be 3-1 Savinho. Becoming quite frustrating. Arsenal's feet are just too quick for us. And it's Mikel Merino. And what a save. Smothered by Stefan Ortega Moreno. Behind for a corner. What a save by the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic from Stefan Ortega. That save might just win us the FA Cup. Ødegaard. Havertz. Saka. Back to Havertz. Havertz with a strike. Another big save by Stefan Ortega. Oh, Jeremy Frimpong, great feet against Ruben Diaz now. Diaz with a great challenge on Frimpong. Vardiol goes back to Stefan Ortega. City don't need to play a long ball again. Well, after 3 years in a row reaching the final, winning the first one and losing the last one last year to Man United, City win the FA Cup. City win the double. Premier League and FA Cup double has been done. And the Champions League final is still on. The treble, which we have set ourselves is the aim this season, is on. Big win for Manchester City. We do it. We win the FA Cup. And what a win for this side. Deserving win for the side who played really well in the final. 1-0 down to Arsenal. But City come back into it. And it's the man who is the FA Cup hero. The top goal scorer in this competition with 12 goals. Kyogo Fudiashi. Signed from Celtic in January for £9 million. How integral has he been to the City side? And not only that, another player who came in January, and Alan Varela from FC Porto. He's played nearly every game in holding midfield for City since joining, and he has been one of our key players in midfield. And there is Kevin De Bruyne, trophy in hand. Manchester City are FA Cup winners, and Manchester City have done the double. The treble is well and certainly on. One game remains in the treble race, the Champions League final, but unlike in real life where usually FA Cup is the last game, we've still got 2 Premier League games that remain before that. But enjoy the celebration, City. The double has been done. What more can we achieve? The treble, again, 2 times the club's history would be insane. The maximum points Manchester City can pick up in the Premier League is 92 points, but we have won the league no matter what, it doesn't matter. We play AFC Bournemouth in the final home game of the season, then we do go away to Fulham to end the Premier League season. But there is another bit of a storyline at the moment going to his final 2 Premier League games. And that is in terms of player stats, because Erling Haaland needs 1 goal to match his current record of 36 goals in 38 Premier League games. 2 games remain for a striker who's played 35 games so far in the Premier League and scored 35 goals. If he gets a double at Bournemouth, if he scores a hat-trick, he breaks the record. He might even go for 40. Top in assists in the league table is Isak with 11, Martinelli with 10, 11 also. Fernandes with 10. Grealish has got 8 for us. De Bruyne not in there. Those 3 months out injured really did cost his season. Well, being it's the final game at home, we have to remember this could be some of the last games these players play, a few of these players, for Manchester City at home. So Stefan Ortega starts in goal with his future uncertain. Kyle Walker also at right back with Stones, Ake and Josh Gullardi along the back 4. Ilkay Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva starting in midfield 3, who all could be on the way at Manchester City. We don't know, do we? Grealish to the left, Bob on the right, and Erling Haaland looking for that record through the middle. We've got Fudiashi, Doku, Foden, McAtee, Akanji, O'Reilly, Kovacic and Nunes on the bench. Players there who could come on and get a few appearances for himself. McAtee and O'Reilly in particular. So final home game of the season for Manchester City. They are the Premier League winners already, and they are also the double winners after winning the FA Cup in our previous fixture. This is the FC Bournemouth side then. Here, they start with Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. Baidu, Hill, Aarons and Kidekes the back 4. Adams and Cook in the midfield with Tavernier. They've got Kluivert and Quattaro supporting Angel Correa up top. Evanilson on the bench. Back into Ilkay. Another again. Silva. Running from Haaland here to start this one. Haaland down the box here. Penalty. Well, an early penalty for Manchester City. And Haaland could be about to equal his goal scoring record. Baidu with a sliding challenge here for Bournemouth. Takes out Erling Haaland. And he's his course to a step up. And hopefully equal his goal scoring record. De Bruyne apparently wants this penalty. I don't think so, KDB. It's got to be Erling, hasn't it? Erling Haaland for the goal scoring record. To level it, Erling Haaland! 36 goals in 36 games in the Premier League. He equals his goal scoring record. An iconic goal, a special celebration, and could he now today go and break his record? 36 in 36 games, up he steps. Top right hand corner, no chance for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Brilliant finish from Erling Haaland, and he has equalled the record now. Made a run there, Jack Grealish, but he's gone wide to De Bruyne instead. De Bruyne whips one in. And Erling Haaland is in there for a header. Haaland caught it well. Haaland heads it over the bar. Grealish makes a run. De Bruyne into Grealish here. Jack Grealish. Over to De Bruyne. Heads it down to Haaland. Haaland can hit it. Oh! Took too long. Where's Ederson going? Oh, it's Ortega. Well, doing the sweeper keeper role really well there, Stefan Ortega. Gundogan with the tackle. Correa can't. Good running away from John Stones here. Nathan Ake dives in. What a block by Ake. And Kluivert it was who puts it over the bar. Good performance from Bournemouth. Good spin here by Kidekes. Pulls it back here. Into the top corner it goes. Bournemouth are back in this. And their player of the season, Tavernier, scores. Poor by Manchester City. Have had a terrible first half. And Tavernier scores. But we're not playing for anything. And it feels like the players know that. Really bad performance here by Manchester City. Bob for City. Bob tries to run into the box here. Well read by the fullback and defender. And it's half time. Manchester City 1. Bournemouth 1. Gundogan pressing. Good footing by Gundogan. Through to Haaland. On to Grealish. Back through to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Back to Haaland. And good defending by Bournemouth. So 3 of our most experienced midfielders that have been at the club a very, very long time. Gundogan, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Off they come for James McAtee, Phil Foden, Nico O'Reilly. The next range of young players coming through the City youth system. And this could be the last home games for all 3 of those midfielders, perhaps. So off comes Ilkay Gundogan. Passing the torch, you could say, with those substitutions. And hopefully Nico O'Reilly can have a good game here for City off the bench. Nice feet from McAtee, is it? No, he's too weak and he's dispossessed easily in the end. The counter Bournemouth. Nico O'Reilly cross, and Evanilson's done the whole City defence there with that move. And the ball through towards Correa, who's done Nathan Ake as well. And Angel Correa gives Bournemouth the lead at the death. 2-1 Bournemouth. Shocking from Manchester City, but I suppose we've won the league, we're not bothered. Really poor from City there. McAtee. Foden's come on, I don't know what he's done. McAtee, great play. McAtee through to Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob for Manchester City for 2-2. What a goal from Oscar Bob. And a goal made in City's academy. McAtee and Bob combined. Well, could he have laid this off to Erling Haaland and given him his hat-trick? Possibly. Possibly. But a brilliant finish from Oscar Bob. McAtee through. What a ball. Bob goes for goal and Bob scores. 2-2. He rescues a point. But there's going to be no record-breaking goal for Erling Haaland, unfortunately. And that is full time. 2-2 at home against Bournemouth. Erling Haaland is matched his goal-scoring record. He's 1 goal away. A 4th-minute penalty from Erling Haaland. City rescue a draw and a late goal from Oscar Bob. But no 3 points for City and no record-breaking goal for Erling Haaland just yet. But 1 game remains in today's episode. Fulham away, where Erling Haaland could break that goal-scoring record. He needs 1 goal to do it. Well, final game of the Premier League season. Manchester City go away to Fulham, down in 9th place. City 10 points clear of 2nd place Spurs. The top 4 is completely confirmed, but Spurs, if they lose in the final day, could finish 3rd. Arsenal could finish 2nd. Last time we faced Fulham, they beat us at the Etihad. In fact, they had a really good performance in that one. As we work down the table, it looks like it's not confirmed yet. Still Everton, Wolves and Forest. 2 of those 3 are going down. It's not quite decided, but all eyes to Manchester City are on the relegation battle. And if Erling Haaland can break the goal-scoring record with 1 goal away at Fulham today. This is side for Fulham today. Haaland, of course, starts up top with Doku and Oscar Bob in those wide areas. Phil Foden, Alan Varela and captain Kevin De Bruyne in midfield 3 with Luis Akanji, Diaz and Joshua Gvardiol back 4. Edison is back in goal on the bench. We've got Kyogo, Savinho, Grealish and Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, McAtee, Stones, Nathan Ake and Stefan Ortega. Erling Haaland, we're going to do everything we can to get you that 37th goal and get 37 goals in 37 Premier League games, and also get that 37th goal that makes you the record goal scorer in Premier League history. They are all eyes on that man Erling Haaland. 36 goals in 36 games. The competition record is there to be broken at Craven Cottage. So Fulham versus Manchester City. City taking on a top Fulham side. 9th place, finishing mid-table. Had a really good season. Came to the Etihad and beat us. They've been a bit of an up and down, but they've won 3 and drawn 2 the last 5. They're in good form. Away to Craven Cottage to bow out in the Premier League as 5-time Premier League champions in a row, that is. 5-time Premier League champions in a row, not in the history, in a row. Final handshake of the Premier League season between a Manchester City team and its opponents. Looking forward to Season 2 where we could expect big change, a new sporting director and so on. So let's have a see how Fulham line up for us today. No Adama Traore in there, I think, which is a positive for us, but I'm sure he'll be coming off the bench with this Fulham side. In goal starts captain Bernd Leno. It's Koenka, Diop, Anderson and Tete in the back 4, Berger and Lukic in midfield 2, and Iwobi, Pereira and Smith Rowe support Mikola Yarthabal, who starts at striker. Rodrigo Manoy is on the bench. Much of a different sort of game completely. Foden. Through to Haaland here. Good touch by Haaland. He's away from Diop. Haaland! Good block by the keeper. Back out to Bob. Oh, it takes a terrible touch, Bob. Gvardiol into De Bruyne. Varela. Holding me space. Right to Oscar Bob. Back into Phil Foden. Foden. Foden hits one. Good save by Leno. City have got bodies over here. De Bruyne. Foden. In towards Haaland. Right to Doku. Doku. Onto Haaland here. Off the post. Oh my God. How has he not scored there? I think it's Diop who stops it. Diop kicks it into Haaland. Or does he? I think Haaland might just hit the post there from a yard out. Andres Pereira got tackled by Rico Lewis. Up towards Erling Haaland here. Trouble for the opposition. Haaland. Haaland. Wide to Doku. Jeremy Doku! Wide by Doku. Crap by Doku. A few times I won the ball off him. Well timed by Gvardiol. Trouble for the opposition. De Bruyne. What a ball to Oscar Bob here. Can Bob get there? Oh, how's he not got there? Oh my word. Back into the middle. Diaz, go and win that. Brilliant from Diaz. Erling Haaland. 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 Haaland! Oh, saved by Leno. Foden. Foden. In. Haaland is there! What a save by Leno again! Foden. Unbelievable ball. Doku. Haaland. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, saved by Leno. Behind for a corner. And Oscar Bob comes off for Savinho. De Bruyne. De Bruyne still. Haaland. Varela. Back to Haaland! It's goal number 37! And the record is broken by Erling Haaland. And an unexpected assist provider It's Alan Varela in midfield. It's not Phil Foden. It's not Doku. It's not Savinho. It's not De Bruyne. It's Alan Varela. Lays it off. Haaland cracks it. Haaland scores goal number 37. And he breaks the goal scoring record. Into the roof of the net. Erling Haaland makes it 37 in 37 games for Manchester City. Savinho just decides to give it Smith Rowe. Andy steps out, loses out to Oyarzabal here. Big trouble for City, Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal around Ederson. What a goal by Oyarzabal. What a goal. Akanji makes a mistake. And City from Savinho and Akanji. What a goal by Oyarzabal. Takes it round Ederson. Brilliant play. Doku. Into Haaland here. Haaland again. Haaland again! Saved by Leno again. Doku against Smith Rowe. Gundogan. Haaland the turn, saved by Leno, back to Haaland! He's not just broke the record, he's got one more as well. Erling Haaland makes it 2 on Manchester City. 38 for the season. And Gundogan finds him, it hits Leno, comes straight back to him. Talk about fortunate. Erling Haaland certainly is. Pereira. Oh my God! Oyarzabal! 2-2. Shocking defending. Absolutely embarrassing defending. If we defend like this in the Champions League final, we're done. What is that defence from Akanji and Diaz? Ederson deep by Oyarzabal has been brilliant. A double for the Fulham man. 2-2. Haaland hasn't got the winner. 2-all. De Bruyne through to Doku. Into Haaland. Back 3 rounds to Doku. Doku for City. Doku! You clown! You clown! Why is Doku not past it 3 hours before I asked him to? He waits till Leno gets on top of him. And that pretty much sums up Jeremy Doku. Anyway, City have won the league, we know that. City break the record with Erling Haaland at striker as the most goals in Premier League history in a single season. But we should have won that game at the end. But all eyes now are on that Champions League game. That ends today's episode. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm frustrated because I'm worried about the performance City put in going ahead of the Champions League final where we've got to get things perfect against Atleti. It's Simeone versus Pep. All eyes are now on that one. That is going to be the biggest game of the series to complete the treble. We'll see you guys next time.